What is good, boys and girls, and welcome back to another episode of Quackers TV, the #1 show in your mum and dad's porn collection. Anyway, as you can see, first up on the docket, we had a Champions League game to get out the way. Obviously, we're not going to risk Banffy, but it does mean a return of Mesut Ozil to Arsenal Football Club. Who saw this crossover coming? Who saw the comeback coming? I didn't, to be honest, because Odegaard and Smith Rowe in the last 6 months we've had them have ran more than Ozil. Now, you know, I'm not going to do some Gary Neville type punditry. Ozil did run, and if anyone thinks Ozil's lazy, go and suck your mum. I'm saying this right now, I'm laying this down the line. Gary Neville was the worst pundit in football. There isn't a single one worse, and I stick to that. Even Mike Owen is better than Gary Neville. Also, as you can see. I'm sure he had a nice return. But yeah, Gary Neville is the absolute lowest of the low pundits. Next time you watch him, yeah, notice this. In the first 10 minutes, Gary Neville will point out something about a player on the pitch. Then for the next 80 minutes, he will genuinely spend at least half that time pointing out about that player. He'll just poke holes in one player the entire time. Anyway, back onto the relevant things. We're going off topic. Sheffield United versus Arsenal. Aaron Ramsdale's old club. To be honest, boys, we just sat back, we got the hot cocoa out and we relaxed because we're just not going to lose to Sheffield United. If you did ever lose to Sheffield United, you'd really have to reconsider yourselves. 27 goals in 8 games. We've been absolutely unreal since the start of the season. Yes, we did drop points to Watford, but we moved on quickly. We got it. We got our tails back up. Moments like this just really make me contemplate everything. Like, we lived through war, heartbreak, depression. And what's it for? What's the point in living through all of that if even in our happiest moments we concede to Sheffield United? What's the point of it all, you know? You do wonder these things until Mohammed look at this bank at top bins and you're like, oh my god, the meaning of life is simple. It is to find the top bins. Mohammed, look at this. He hasn't got as much of a look in as he'd probably like this season. He has been telling me. He has been on the phone saying, Quackers, you got to give me a chance. Sharp. Oh my god, Bamford just got a scorpion kick. Oh my god. Patrick Bamford has just scored a scorpion kick. What? Now, I'm going back to it. Go back to my first episode. There is a man legitimately asking me, why would you sign Bamford? Why not keep Alba or Laka or play Nketiah? This is why. Patrick Bamford is the best finisher in FIFA. This isn't a meme anymore. This isn't me jokingly signing a player just because I can call him like a pig shagger or a Tory or a Love Island reject. No. He's legitimately the best finisher in FIFA. 2-1 up now. And Sheffield United, they're about to meet something. Something I like to call the Gengen. Because basically as I'm holding my control, I just shout Gengen over and over again as my players rush towards them. I'll be like, Gengen! 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 If you didn't know, it's because of the Gengen press. And then we win the ball back. Martinelli squares it for the easy tapping. Gengen, it never fails. There's a reason Klopp uses it so vigorously. 3-1 though. Game wrapped up. Time for bigger and better things. The Champions League's looking like a piece of piss as well. But the Carabao Cup, where all can go wrong, where even the slightest mistake means it is over for you. It's time for us to discover what we have in depth. Aubameyang getting a start. McNeil suddenly disappeared from the squad. I'm sure we'll find out why later. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm absolutely gutted, you know, really cut off that. But here's where you see the bullshit that is FIFA. They have Ainsley Maitland-Niles missing a penalty. The bird catcher don't miss pens. If Maitland-Niles stepped up in Euros, we would have scored and we probably would have won the whole thing. Ainsley Maitland-Niles is one of the best penalty takers in the world. That man is as cool as the other side of the pillow. And to anyone who disagrees, truly, I mean this for you, I hope both sides of your pillow are boiling hot when you go to sleep tonight. Because that's the sentence you deserve. Anyway, we come forward. Bournemouth, another very, very easy tie, we're going to be honest. Saka looking a little less like a star boy every day now. But Nicola Barella with... Oh, what a pass. And Saka with the scrap. He's going to cut in now on that left. And
Nope.
How dare you, bitch. Anyway, Bamford showed... How could anyone question him? Now he gets through, bangs it top bins. That's why. Speed, strength, sex appeal. He has it all. Holds off his man, then sprints by another, and then on his left, bangs it top bins. Genuinely, please. I'm not exaggerating when I talk about how good Bamford is. I'm not going to play the star boy for a tramp, don't worry. Please. Go out and sign Patrick Bamford. He is a cheat code. I'm not joking. I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating. He is genuinely unreal. Anyway, Bournemouth, to be fair, they didn't give in. They did come forward. And David Trezeguet stung the palms of Ramsdale. But he got there in the end. Another one of Ramsdale's old teams, actually. That's quite interesting. Nicola Barella is like 5'4", 4'7", something like that. Yeah, so, something in that range. It's a short range. I'm sure you'll figure it out. He's been doing this all year. He hasn't scored one yet. But every single time we have a corner, he seems to win it. And no, you're not watching a replay. The 5'2" midget has just scored 2 headers back to back from 2 corners. And the worst part is, that's about his 15th attempt. This man wins every single header. I don't usually show corners because they're kind of just redundant. This man wins every single header, and I really don't know how. He's jumping sets on like unreal. He's like Lucas Moura. No, to be fair, Lucas Moura, he makes sense though, because Lucas Moura's got like some pogo sticks for legs. But anyway, Nicola Barella finally getting off the mark. I don't know what's going on in Bamford, but yeah, he's just ruining everyone's day today. He must have had an absolutely lovely pick in his blankets today. But yes, the star boy flicks it over and Bamford just volleys it in top corner for the second of the evening. That's his weak alright foot. I generally don't know what to say about Patrick Bamford. He's just genuinely so good. My voice just broke because I'm just so excited every time I watch him. Anyway, we keep coming forward, 5-0 up, but we want 100 goals this season. And Bamford with the scissor kick, he scored just a normal volley on his weaker foot. He scored a scorpion kick. He scored a bicycle kick. The only thing this man has left, other than to score with my wife, which I'm sure he'll promptly do, is to score an actual bicycle kick. But with another game to go, I wouldn't doubt it. Anyway, the boss has a big update on Dwight McNeil.
So Quackers, how are you doing after the bad news about Dwight McNeil?
I'm sorry, there was bad news about Dwight McNeil? I'm not really sure what we're talking about here.
That he is out for 5 months with a broken tailbone.
Oh, that bad news. Yeah, we're obviously very gutted for Dwight. I'm sure he's can't even say this with a straight face. He's a strong boy. I'm sure he'll come back stronger from it. But yeah, it's obviously a gutting injury. Thankfully, we have Martinelli, Aubameyang, a couple youth players who are much better, who are willing to fill the void whilst he's out. So I'm sure we'll be okay. I hope Dwight will too. Anyway, yet again, we're going to be simulating Champions League tie. You're going to be thinking, Fifth Quackers, we want to see you face Fenerbahce. I'd batter Fenerbahce. No one wants to see me batter everyone. You see it all the time anyway. Aubameyang and Thomas put us through. But I just want a quick word for Tottenham's defensive Bonucci and Hummels, which 5 years ago would have genuinely struck fear into anyone. But it is currently the year 2022, and I cannot say this enough. I can't wait to come up against them because I am going to bend them over. It is not going to be fun for them. It's not going to be an enjoyable experience, and I'd advise all of you to look away now. Because what I'm about to do to Tottenham's two defenders here is basically going to be the equivalent to a snuff film. Anyway, Saka comes forward, sprinting past Bonucci because he is an old man, flicks it into Banfi, who flicks it back to Federico Chiesa. I hope you hadn't forgotten about him. We give him a little bit of a rest here and there. The man's been carrying us in the Champo. But Federico has struck once more. A brilliant ball from the star boy. Breezing past Bonucci. Bamford holds off Hummels. And Chiesa with the delightful finish for his 9th goal in 10 games. What a signing he has been. But Tottenham don't quit. Even if their defence gets 3 bus passes, their attack may have just given Aaron Ramsdale the equivalent of 1, because my God, if he's going to start making saves like that, he's going to be sent packing on the bus. Tottenham, they level up at 1-1. You've got, the blame has to be on Ramsdale though. When you get to it, you've got to make a save there. I'm sorry, we don't need to see it again because I just don't want to see it again. But yet again, their defence isolated, 2v1. Odegaard makes the right pass. Bamford missed. Tottenham now coming forward. And did he? No wonder I keep conceding. My centre back is doing scorpion kick clearances in the North London derby at 1-1. Anyway, Martin Odegaard paces past Hummels, and I'm not entirely sure how it went in. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm generally pretty clueless of how it went in. But I ain't going to be complaining. Hugo Lloris, you've let your team down there. You may have 2 pensioners in goal, but you are probably the equivalent of a midlife crisis, and you're going to be going through one soon enough. Martin Odegaard, it's not even the best finish. I'm pretty sure Big Hughes gets hands on this. We're going to see from this angle. Does Hugo get a hand on this? He absolutely does, and you've got to think, once you get a hand on this, you've got to have some pretty limp wrists if you're not palming that away. I'm pretty sure my gran could save that, and she's been dead for 20 years. But Tottenham wouldn't give up. Lucas Moura with the ridiculously bad cross, and Odegaard nearly bicycle kicks it into the top bins. But Chiesa coming forward, he's got the star boy. He's back to boys and girls, don't change the channel. You are not watching a replay. Martin Odegaard with the brace in the North London derby. Nothing.
Oh my goodness gracious!
You can just imagine him right now. Come on, we're back. Let's do this. But anyway, 3-2 to Tottenham. I was just about to say nothing can ruin my mood, and nothing can, because Patrick Bamford's about to score a bicycle kick. Bicycle kick, scorpion kick, weak foot volley, scissor kick. All in 3 games. Please, to the lad who questioned me signing Patrick Bamford, please step forward. It is time for you to come and hold your corn. You have been caught lacking. I will be now caught smacking because you deserve it. Never ever, ever use Patrick Bamford's name in vain, you stupid idiot. But to the rest of you, you've been an absolutely lovely audience. I've loved having you here. But I have to go. My people need me. Peace.